Cool. Hey boys, so today we are going to work on our defending shape. Okay, so to do that, we're going to work with our formation, which is a 4-1-4-1. And as you guys know, defensively, 4-5-1. Okay, we're going to work on the pressing scenario. So the reason for this is from the game in the weekend, I found that you guys weren't really effective pressing. Okay, so with our pressing shape, can anybody tell me what's our goal? Crumbia? Yeah, spot on. Win the ball high with effective pressing and then go straight to goal. Okay? That situation in the game could be when the opposition back four was playing out, maybe from a goal kick when we get set up. But I felt like our timing wasn't quite right. Therefore, the other team just broke through our defending organisation, and it was quite simple for them to then create an attack. So what we're going to work on today is exactly our pressing system, our defending organisation, and like Karamvir said, the goal, which we're going to call the team task for today, is to win the ball in high areas and go straight to goal. Okay, so you can see here with the blue team, our shape, we're only going to work with the midfield 5 and the striker. Okay, so number 11, 10, 6, 8, 7 is our midfield, number 9 striker, and we're going to have one centre back just to make things realistic so the other team has a striker. Okay, what do you think the objective for the blue team is to do? Score. Yeah, win the ball in the high area and score the goal. And red team, looking at the setup in the field behind you, what do you think your objective is going to be? Yeah, break through the press and ultimately do what? Score. And we'll give you 2 goals. Okay? How you score, completely up to you. Okay? You will notice that I've cut out the 2 corners of the field. The reason for that is I've taken away the wide player, okay, from the team that's playing out, and I've taken away the fullbacks from the team defending. Does that make sense? Cool. We're going to run through scenario with the ball starting with the goalkeeper, okay, like a goal kick, and I'm going to eventually bring in player cues, different tasks for the midfield, the striker, and the centre back, how we can effectively press. Okay, so these players on the board, can you go into the shape? Defending team, you can stay in yellow, okay, and team playing out, can you go in pink? Okay, away you go. And set up with the goalkeeper starting with the ball. So you 3, I'll bring you in. You can do pick and ball. I'll bring you into the drill. Okay, set up. Ish, you're number 9, nice and high. William and Trav. Okay, pink team, shape. Travis, William, a little bit higher, like you're holding mids. Reset. Good. Hold there, look. Good. We'll reset every time like it's a goal kick. Just going to go through 2 more cycles. So that's one where they broke through, one where we actually effectively pressed the ball. Okay, so just 2 more before I bring in some player cues. Play, Luke. Reset. Good. And reset. The pressing moment's gone. Just a reset. So we talk about the team task is to press the ball high and to go to goal. Okay? Do you think in the game scenario it's realistic that we're starting pretty much the midfield on the 18-yard box? So look at this situation. So in a game, goalkeeper, if you detected the midfield is this high, what might you do? Yeah, probably go long. Okay? So the first thing from the midfield, I want us to be a little bit more realistic. Yeah, in a game, I would say he's going to go long. Okay? So also, yeah, my two holding mids, number 6 and number 8, you're going to be a little bit higher. I don't think it's realistic you're going to be top of the box. Yeah, centre backs come outside like you would in a game, outside of the box, and the fullbacks take a realistic position. Cool. So now we fix that. Okay, I want us to start, when we start from the goalkeeper, in this shape, like you would in a game. Okay? Goalkeeper in a game, now would you play out or would you go long? Play out. Okay, that's the scenario that we want. Yeah. Good. Reset. Reset. Just hold goalkeeper. Wait, can you make sure your team's in the correct shape? Yeah, when you're happy. Good. Go, shape. And hold there. So now I'm going to work specifically with the defending and team pressing. Okay, and we're working with the midfield 5, but also the striker. Okay, so in our system, who do you think starts the press? Striker. Why? Why the striker? Okay, quite simply, you, the highest player up the field. So your job to choose to press or not. Okay? When we press, what do you think your player task will be? What's your job in our pressing system? Cool, yeah. So you don't want the centre backs to just play it between each other. Okay, side change. So what's your role? What do you want to happen? Yeah, you want them to play the fullback. So your job, number 9 striker, in our pressing, is to show the opposition one way. You want the centre back to play one way. How you think you can do that? Okay? Arcing your run. Cool. So when the ball goes to each centre back, and you might choose to target one centre back, okay, by standing in the middle, you let the goalkeeper play either side. What happens if you stand a little bit this side? Yeah, most likely he's going to play the other side. Luke, can you just roll the ball to the centre back? And yeah, if you choose now, your job is to try to show this centre back that half of the field. Okay? Does that make sense? Cool. Reset. Let's see if the striker can nail his player task. Play. Reset. Goalkeeper. Good. Good aggression. Okay. Reset. Good. Striker, I think you did a good job. Just just one question, right? Roll the ball to the centre back like the first play, and hold there. Can you make your angle? Okay. So, have you successfully shown him one side? Yes. Well, what have you not done? Huh? Yeah, haven't got close enough maybe to affect the ball. What else? Goalkeeper, yeah. What can you still do? You could maybe still play that side, but what else? Yeah, you can still hurt us. So if you have a look at the situation where you are, number 9, is yes, you are showing him one way, but actually nobody's really stopping him going forward. Yeah, nobody's really stopping him from playing that pass to his striker or to the fullback. Okay, so one thing for you to think about, number 9, yes, you're showing him one way, okay, but if possible, can you maybe affect the ball? So you're not just giving him a free pass to play forward. Does that make sense? Cool. Hold there. Midfield. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We play 5 across the middle. What do you think your role in the press is? Yeah, what was that? Cool. Number 1 is you're not letting him break through. Okay, so if it's easy for the centre back in this position, okay, you're nice and tight. Even a right wing, you're doing a good job right now. Number 7, nice and compact. There's no easy passes to break through. Okay, so that's your first one. And that's everybody's role, all 5. Okay, your player task, stay compact, don't let the opposition split. Does that make sense? Cool, we'll leave it there to start. Goalkeeper, set up. So striker, I need you thinking about those player tasks. Midfield 5, now you've got that one task as well. Reset. Pink, you still trying to score? Yeah. Right, reset. So pink team, right, I need you to try to break through. Try to break through our defending organisation and score. Whether that's fullbacks, midfielders, striker, that's your choice. Play. Good. Well done, Pink. Success breaking through. Midfield, I think you did a good job to start. Nice and compact, didn't let them through. But just remember, as the play keeps going, yeah, even if they reset to the goalkeeper, okay, then the same thing from you guys. Alright, you're in a good position, let them play out, stay compact. Okay, so we talked about the midfielder's role as a 5. Individually, do you have roles? Are they all the same? No, so wide player, number 11 and number 7. What's your role specific to your position? Yeah, pressing the fullback. Okay, so same role for both of you. Your first job is to stay tight, compact, don't get split. But your second job, goalkeeper, can I have the ball? My second job is if I've got the ball here, okay, and I play the fullback, hold there. It's your job now to immediately put pressure on the ball. Okay, and supporting, sliding, centre mid, and opposite winger sliding. Okay, if the ball comes back, okay, whose job is this? We've already been over that. Striker. And wide player, you're going to keep an eye on the fullback because like on this side, that's your role as well. Okay? So we've added one player task for the wide player. That is to press the fullback when the time's right. Okay? Goalkeeper ready? Okay. Two wide players. Two wide players. Remember your role. So we had an example for both of you there. Number 7, pressing the fullback. Okay. Can you win the ball or can you force him to play backwards? Number 11. Okay, you press the fullback, but what happened? Yeah, he beat you, he went through. Okay, so remember that's one of your roles. Number 1, stay compact. Number 2, for you, can you press the wide player? Ideally win the ball or make him play backwards. Okay, your role is not to let him beat you. Yeah. Drop off, drop off, drop off. Wide player. Boys, come here. Good shape in the midfield. Compact and aggression. I like that. Goal. Well done. Okay, reset. Couple of changes for the Pinks. Yeah, Declan and Will change. Ben and Charlie change. And Jules and Karts change. Well done, defending team. Good job. Go, let's go. Ben left back. Holding mid. And right back. Okay. So we've talked about the striker. He's got a very clear idea now, his two roles. We've talked about the midfield. Okay, wide player now has a very clear idea of what I want from you. So now we talk about number 10 and number 8. Okay? Sometimes a situation happens. Goalkeeper play the centre back. And, yeah, we begin the press. And hold there. Cool. So now we've committed. But maybe the centre back plays the other centre back. Okay, so number 9, maybe you haven't done your job perfectly. And can you play the other centre back? Okay, hold there. This situation, I'll say, is too far for the striker to go all the way. So what's another solution to put pressure on the ball? Yeah, good. So so now the centre mids come out, putting pressure on the centre back. And how can you four respond to that? How can you four respond? Yeah, you need to still stay compact, keep our block nice and tight. And so obviously you're very tucked in. The holding mid, you've now come up into the pocket, nice and tucked. Okay? There's no restriction on which player does it. Okay, so it could be number 8, could be number 10, but it obviously depends on number 9's movement. Does that make sense? Okay, so if our striker goes one way and he gets beaten and they change sides, no problem for the number 10 or number 8 to come out. In our system, we call that 4-4-2 press. And now it's like 2 strikers pressing. Does that make sense? Cool. Goalkeeper reset. Can we come a little bit deeper so it's realistic that they play out? Good press. Good. Well done. Reset. I like the aggression. That's our task. Win the ball high and go to goal. Just drop off. It's always realistic, please. Number 9. Drop off, drop off. Good. Unlucky. You sit. Centre backs, can I ask you? Centre backs for ping. Can I ask you to try to break through the press? Okay, so obviously the striker's showing you one way. Can you maybe occasionally try to break it? Yeah. Let's see how the midfield responds to that. Come a little deeper, please, Yellow. Good. So, well done. Pink teams, a good job breaking through. So again, number 10 and number 8, my 2 centre mids. If you're going to do that 4-4-2 press, when do you do it? Yeah, when the other centre back's got the ball. Okay? Yeah, as the ball's travelling. Okay, so that's quite an important cue for you. As the ball's travelling, you need to come. Okay, if you wait until the ball's there, it's probably too late. Okay, so good challenge for you now. Can you pick the right timing, when to press on the centre back, or maybe when to just stay on your block? Okay, that's your role. Goalkeeper. Good, keep your shape, keep your shape. Oh, centre back, okay. Reset. Good, reset. Centre back, try to break through, please. Last couple. Centre backs, I'd like to see that side change again if we could. Did you, number 10 and my number 7, did you detect something went wrong that time? What was it? Yeah, you both went to the same ball. Good. So good exercise for you. Remember that your player task is to press which player? Just the fullback. So if you press the centre back and he's free, probably he'll be the one to break through. Okay, and your job, the 2 roles, one is stay compact with the midfield, or if you want, you can press 4-4-2. And as we discussed, that's when the ball's travelling to pick that moment. Okay, so remember, yeah, you've got a role as the midfield block, but you've also got an individual task as well. Last couple. Compact, compact. Good. Last one. We finished with effective press. So we haven't talked too much about the centre back's role. Okay, we've been working on the midfield and the striker winning the ball in the high areas. But centre back, what do you think a player task for you is? Yeah, watch the striker. What else? Long balls. Yeah. What else? Pardon? Yeah, it's very important that one of your jobs is actually to organise these guys. So you can see all of them. You can see the striker. Okay, you can see their spacing. So can you organise what they're doing in front of you? Okay, so that's what I'm doing now as a coach. But as a centre back, that could be one of your player tasks. Okay. Good. Good job. Well done. Go again.